Hi there, this is Miss Ann for Tween and Teen Cooking to Go. Today we are making pancakes. We're making homemade pancakes, and it's not from a box. So the ingredients that you're going to need is a half a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a half cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, melted butter, or vegetable oil. I chose to use olive oil. 1 egg, a half tablespoon of vegetable oil or olive oil, 1 sheet of paper towel, a large skillet or a griddle, 2 small mixing bowls, a whisk or spoon for mixing, tablespoon, and a spatula. Okay, the most important thing is please make sure that you wash your hands before we start cooking. Let's get cooking. So you need 2 mixing bowls. Put them a little bit closer there. So 1 for the dry ingredients. So you want to whisk together flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt, and set it aside. Let's see. I'm just going to use a spoon, and I'm going to stir it up real good, like that. And then in another small bowl, whisk together milk, butter, or oil, and egg. I chose the olive oil. So, and you want to beat the egg and the oil real well, like that. You can use a fork or you can use a whisk. We're going to go ahead and add the half a cup of milk, which I'm using oat milk. You can use whatever milk that you use at home is fine. And you want to whisk it together real well, just like that. So go ahead and add dry ingredients to milk mixture. Whisk until just moisten. Do not overmix. A few small lumps are fine. So we're going to go ahead and add our flour that has salt and baking powder and sugar in it. And we want to heat our large skillet or griddle over medium heat. And you can take a paper towel and put a little bit of oil on it and spread it in your skillet. So I rubbed my large skillet with a little bit of oil on a paper towel. And it's heated over medium heat. For each pancake, depending on the size you would like, spoon 2 to 3 tablespoons of batter into the heated skillet or griddle. You should be able to fit 2 large pancakes in a large skillet. I didn't add this earlier, but there's different things you can, you can put chocolate chips in your pancakes too if you would like. And there's additional toppings. This is what my batter looks like. It's just a little lumpy and we're not going to worry about it. And you can make Mickey Mouse pancakes too if you want. It's up to you. There's 1 tablespoon, 2, 3, and it's starting to spread. I'm going to put 3 in the skillet because I think it'll be okay. I know my recipe says 2. Yeah, look at that, because my skillet's pretty large. Starting to get little bubbles in it. It's a piece of flour that didn't get mixed up real well. Cook until surface of pancakes have small bubbles and few have burst. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes. And then you're going to flip them after a couple minutes. You guys cannot see. I'm going to take these off the heat for just a minute so you can see. That's what they look like. We're going to let them cook for a couple minutes before I flip them. Okay, I'm going to show you what these guys look like. Look at that. You see the bubbles? And some of them have popped. So I'm going to carefully take my spatula and flip them. Wiggle it underneath. 1, 2, 3, flip. And that's what that one looks like. And let's repeat for the other ones. Let's scoot that over a little bit. It'll be okay. And this is what it looks like. Shouldn't really take it off the heat because it delays it, but I want you guys to see what they look like. So I'm going to let them cook an additional 1 to 2 more minutes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip these and see what the opposite side looks like. Nice and brown. That one could stay in another minute. They're going to be nice and fluffy from the baking powder. I'm going to flip this one back over too. Give it another minute. So this is what our finished product looked like. Assorted toppings you can use: butter, maple syrup, confectioner sugar, honey, jams, preservatives, sweetened whipped cream, or chocolate syrup. Yummy. So I chose butter and maple syrup, and I want you to see, look how fluffy that pancake is. They are delicious, and I give this recipe a thumbs up. It is perfect for 1 to 2 people. This is supposed to be 2 servings right here, which is a lot. So I hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye-bye.